Good morning. Welcome. It is Friday, January the 9th, and we have music. But first, we have a social work update next on Village in Motion.
Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving.
Welcome. Friday, January the 9th. I'm Clint Lambert. I am the host today of Village in Motion. And we have some music today, as you noticed, and we're going to have a lot more music. But as we said, first we've got an update from social work, and I've got it in the studio with me this time for this segment, Sue Franke, who is our social worker, and she has a master's in social worker, is also a licensed clinical social worker, and we are so glad to have Sue with us. She has been here for a number of years.
Over 13 now.
Over 13 now.
Good morning,
wow.
Clint.
Good morning. Yeah.
So we're talk about some of the changes that have happened as the new year has rolled in for us. Our social work manager, Kathleen Taylor, is now going to be the social worker at the medical center.
Okay.
They're sort of changing the model of social work here at Green Spring.
Okay.
And so her office will be, as soon as they get it set up for her, her office will be at the medical center.
Okay.
And she will be there as a resource for residents that are having some complicated issues medically that need just a little bit more oversight.
Okay.
She'll also be there for some therapeutic counseling if that is beneficial for others.
Okay. So she will be physically housed in the medical center. She'll have appointments just as if she was a healthcare provider there, so she will be a healthcare provider there.
Correct.
And she'll be covering a wide range of social work type issues, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And a lot of her services then will be able to be billed through Medicare, which is the purpose of her being in that medical center model. So she will no longer, the social work department then here has sort of been renamed, and so from here on in we'll be called Resident Services Coordinators.
Okay.
But we are all social workers, and so we will continue to call ourselves social workers.
Okay.
So when we answer the phone or when we talk to people, we will still say that we are here as part of the social work department.
But you'll be considered
Resident Services Coordinators.
Okay.
And outside my door actually reflects that. It says Resident Services Coordinator, but then underneath I have my name with the title social work.
So if someone needs to see you or the other two social workers that we have, they simply would call you or go to your office, or what would happen?
Exactly. And nothing has changed in terms of Elena Keitel is for the Neighborhood 3, the Hunters Crossing area. Stephanie Reinheimer is for Neighborhood 1, so Town Center. I'm mostly here down in Village Square. Okay. But also I have Maple Creek, GT 1 and 2.
Right.
Elena has Maple Creek, 3rd floor. Right. But our role here has not changed at all.
Okay.
So nothing has changed in terms of what we are doing here, how we will follow up with residents, how we're here in the community. Okay. The big difference will be we no longer have a social work manager. The social work team now will report directly to Donna Epps, the resident life director.
Okay. You mentioned the fact of reimbursement in the clinic. If someone needs us to see Kathleen in the clinic, it would be under Medicare reimbursement availability. Does that apply to you and Elena? And
No, we are here at the behest of residents.
Okay.
And there's absolutely no fee. There's no worry about fee or any type of reimbursement. We are here as part of the community.
Okay. So if we're seeing you, no charge.
No charge.
Okay. If we need to go to the clinic and need to see Kathleen, then there is the charge that Medicare covers.
And there are certain circumstances where Medicare can be billed, but not all circumstances.
Okay.
Again, she will be there as part of the medical center team, and so some things will be able to be Medicare billed, and other things she'll be there as part of the resource that we have in the medical center.
All right, so let's just refresh people's memory. Sue Franke, CB2 basically, with Maple Creek.
Some of Maple Creek, yes.
Okay. And your office is?
In Village Square, pretty much directly across from the store.
Okay. Elena is in CB3.
She is.
And her office is?
Right beside the classroom. So the Hunters Crossing classroom, her office is right next door to the right.
Okay. And so she has all of the CB3 except for Maple Creek.
She has Maple Creek third floor.
Okay. And then?
Stephanie Reinheimer, she's our newest social worker. Her office is beside, to the right of the Potomac Cafe, up on that first floor in Town Center. And she has all of Town Center buildings.
So I could stop by, see any of you, or call you, is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Our information is up on Channel 6 pretty regularly. It's on the bulletin boards. You can call any of the front desks. They can transfer you to the social workers. So please, we encourage residents to touch base with us in good times. When questions come up, when difficulties, challenges, we're here to be there for you, the residents.
Sounds great. That is a history, kind of an overview of social work right now here. But there's some things that you guys are doing that's kind of important to all of us, and it's called our minds, right?
Yes.
And what's happening with that?
And I think, as we start any new year, we always hear on the news, they talk about starting your physical fitness again. Getting those the New Year resolutions, get yourself fit again. There's two parts of getting fit. One is our physical fitness, but the other part of getting fit is our brain fitness.
Right.
And I think that that's such a big part of keeping ourselves just in tune with what's going on. And so we do have a number of programs here at Green Spring to be able to help residents maintain that good memory health.
Yes.
One of the big things that's coming up is we have the brain train. So we encourage residents to come ride the brain train with us every Tuesday in February from 1 to 2 o'clock in the Acatink Room in Village Square. We will be having this brain train. It's going to be combined with a fitness center coordinator who will come and do some physical fitness, but then there will also be the memory challenges as well, or the cognitive challenges. So we'll have some brain healthy games, and then the physical fitness games.
So the brain train is really to help our memory, but it's a series of different activities.
It is.
In a group setting.
In a group setting.
Okay.
Because one of the biggest indicators of keeping yourself brain healthy is to stay socially active.
Yes.
And so to be able to do that in a setting with other people, with other staff members, is really a good way to keep yourself active both physically and socially.
Yes.
So that's the thinking behind that.
As you say that, I was immediately thinking about the fact that with us kind of being quarantined because of all the flu going around right now, and it's really decreased those group activities that we've had here over the years, and I'm wondering how people are dealing with that. I mean, I would think some people are getting very lonely and having some memory issues in regards to things.
Well, and that's why I'm glad we've continued to be able to go to dinner, because I think that that's an important outlet. I've seen a lot more people walking.
Yes.
I've seen more people out and about walking, so I think that that's an important way. But yes, to have this time where we can't get together and be part of the activities is a challenge.
Yeah.
I encourage residents that normally go to the fitness center classes to look at Channel 6 in the morning. They do have chair fit classes. They have other classes that they show right there on Channel 6 to be able to get you started during the day.
And you can participate in your apartment just by watching the TV.
Yep.
Watching Channel 6.
Because so many people start their day at the fitness center.
Yes,
Me
yes.
included. So it's
As well as running the stairs.
yes. But I think that this is once we're through this is a momentary blip in time,
Yes.
and it's just really to break that pattern of the sickness that we've had, and so really just trying to keep people right now medically well.
Right. Yes, yes.
so that we can keep physically well and
Exactly.
and our memory well in that
Okay.
way.
Very, very good.
But then also, just thinking about other ways to keep your brain as active as possible. One of the things I love to challenge people to do, our brain loves to get into a rut.
Yes.
It loves to do the same thing over and over again, that pattern of just doing it the same way.
Our safety zone.
Yeah. So I challenge people to try to do each day one of something different.
Wonderful.
So if you normally open a door with your right hand, try opening it with your left hand.
Yeah.
Or if you normally step up on something with one foot, try challenging yourself and doing it with the other. If you're a computer geek, try using the mouse or the touchpad with the other hand.
Yeah.
So trying something a little bit different. If you normally do crossword puzzles, try something else.
Do Sudoku.
Sudoku, yes. Or there's in each of the community buildings, they have the Express newspaper.
Yes.
There are some fun activities for free right there in that newspaper.
Okay.
And then they have the results the next day, the answers the next day. So it's a good way to, again, just challenge yourself a little bit to get the blood flowing to different pathways in the brain.
I did that several years ago in regards to we archery, type situation, we bowling even in regards to it. Of only doing the one, I'm right-handed, so I was always doing everything right-handed. I switched to being left-handed, and it's like, wow, what a difference, in regards to this. But I'm able to do it. I mean, it was a challenge. In doing that. I need to start doing those kinds of things again.
Yeah, but you can just feel how your brain has to really think about what you're doing. Or if you pick up a pen or a pencil in your non-dominant hand and try to write with it, so you have to concentrate on how to form a letter or form things, whereas when you pick it up in your dominant hand, you hardly have to think about it.
And when you're doing something different, it helps form new pathways in your brain.
It does.
Well,
it does.
It keeps you active.
Yep.
All right. We have a minute left. Any other pearls of wisdom?
Well, I would say just stay as active as possible. Just get out, be with people. Look at healthy choices in the dining rooms. We do have a lot of good healthy choices in our dining rooms. Fish, chicken, berries, fruit, grains, beans. So really looking at the overall picture.
Right.
Get out, walk, be active.
Very good. And if we need social work, give you a call.
Oh, please do.
All right. Very good. Sue, thank you so very much for being on with us.